Today I'm going to talk about the Fibonacci sequence. So what exactly is the Fibonacci sequence? The Fibonacci sequence is a series of numbers in which each number is the sum of two preceding numbers. Here are the first few numbers in the sequence starting with 0. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, etc. Again, in order to find the next number in the sequence, we must take the sum of the two preceding numbers. For instance, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 plus 3 is 5, 3 plus 5 is 8, 5 plus 8 is 13, etc. Who created the Fibonacci sequence? The series was originally discussed by Indian scholars. However, it was Leonardo Pisano Bigolo, also known as Fibonacci, that made the series famous and easy to understand. He said he studied the 9 Indian figures and used that to write about the sequence. He created the book Fibonacci, also known as the Book of Calculation, in 1202. In chapter 12, he discusses how many pairs of rabbits are created by one pair in 1 year. He then solves this problem and explains the solution using the Fibonacci sequence. It turns out that there would be 377 pairs of rabbits at the end of 1 year. The golden ratio and the Fibonacci sequence have a very special relationship. The golden ratio is a special number that is approximately equal to 1.618. When you take any two successive Fibonacci numbers, their ratio is very close to the golden ratio. Looking at the chart right here, you can see that starting with two small Fibonacci numbers, such as 1 over 1, the value is 1.0. However, taking two larger Fibonacci numbers, such as 89 over 55, the value is 1.61818, which is much closer to the golden ratio. Another common aspect in the sequence is the Fibonacci spiral. The spirals have a fixed proportion, which determines their shape. The proportions are the same as the proportions generated by successive entries in the Fibonacci sequence. Basically, when we make squares with the widths being successive Fibonacci numbers, we get a spiral. For example, 5 and 8 make 13, 8 and 13 make 21, 13 and 21 make 34. The Fibonacci sequence is found all over the world in our everyday lives. For instance, at the Turku power station in Finland, they display the Fibonacci numbers 1 through 55 on the chimney. The artist is Mario Merz from Italy, and he says that it is a metaphor of the human quest for order and harmony among chaos. Looking over at the right-hand side, you can see the chimney numbered 1 through 55 using Fibonacci numbers. Another place Fibonacci numbers are found in our everyday life is on the number of petals on a flower. For example, lilies have 3 petals, pinks have 5 petals, and corn marigolds have 13 petals. Looking over to the right-hand side, you can see pinks displayed, which have 5 petals. All of these numbers are Fibonacci numbers. Some more random facts about the Fibonacci sequence is the outside of a human ear, which you can see right here, reflects the shape of a Fibonacci spiral. Also, the cochlea, which is on the inside of the ear, has the Fibonacci spiral. It is imperative for our hearing that the cochlea uses the golden ratio for its shape in order for our hearing to be considered effective. Another random fact is that Fibonacci Day is on November 23rd, as it has the digits 1, 1, 2, and 3. In conclusion, I've added a comic strip written by Bill Amend on the Fibonacci sequence. Now that you understand the Fibonacci sequence, this comic strip will be funny.